Hey class, this is my late post of our week 4 discussion 1 topic. So I'm going to be explaining what the plea bargain process is, the elements of a valid plea bargain, defining the role of the judge in a plea bargain, and then I'm going to state my opinion on what I feel about plea bargains. So anyways, a plea bargain process is essentially it allows the defendant to take a lesser charge either by pleading guilty and agreeing to lesser charges, or to just agree to lesser charges to begin with without actually having to go to trial. This obviously bypasses the defendant's fate by jury and allows the defense and the prosecution to settle on terms for the plea bargain and allow the defendant to accept those terms rather than face the jury and face the maximum punishment of the crime that he or she committed. The elements of a valid plea bargain are pretty simple. They need to be voluntary and intelligent. So basically, the defendant can't be forced into taking a plea bargain. It's going to be a voluntary thing, and he's going to be deemed intelligent and not mentally insane or anything like that. They must have a factual basis in regards to the plea bargain, and it must be given to the defense or defendant with the assistance of the counsel, which is relatively self-explanatory. The role of a judge in a plea bargain is relatively non-existent when it comes to establishing plea bargains. The plea bargain is usually discussed between the prosecution and the defense. The judge is relatively non-existent when it comes to the plea bargain process, except in the federal courthouse, where they may have a little bit more say in the plea bargain process or carrying out the sentence, if you will. And then my opinion on plea bargaining is I completely disagree with it. I feel as though if you commit a crime, you should be held to a trial. There should be a juror there. All the facts of the crime should be presented, just like there is in any other crime that doesn't involve a plea bargain. And you should face the maximum penalty for your crime that's deemed necessary by the jury and the judge. I believe plea bargains are a scapegoat. It's an easy way to get out of something, not really facing the music, if you'll per se, in regards to committing a crime. I think that's why we have so many issues in regards to crimes, is that people do the crimes, they take a plea to, knock a 10-year sentence down to a year. They don't really learn from their mistakes. They go right back out, and that's why our recidivism rates are so high, in my personal opinion. So yeah, I don't agree with plea bargaining. I think it should be erased from the system. But anyways, this concludes my week 4 discussion 1 post. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and look forward to your questions. Thanks.